just like that, I finally come to the conclusion of the Great Ninja War for Naruto Shippuden, guys. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be wondering, is he going to get it done in time? I told you guys I was watching it because I wanted to review Boruto. And man, my thoughts just... I literally got done with it like 15 minutes ago with that last episode. And to see that Naruto and actually Sasuke blew their arms off was crazy. But the Great Ninja War as a whole, guys, I really want to emphasize that this was absolutely awesome. And yes, I got to skip a lot, like all the filler. And if you guys haven't gotten to do that, I would recommend go back, watch the Great Ninja War, and skip every filler. You will appreciate it that much freaking more, man. But every flashback that happened in the fight, all the significant meanings, like even whenever Kakashi puts his eye patch or his Leaf Ninja headband down and covers one of his eyes, even though obviously he has two eyes now, it was symbolizing the team was back together, and they're, well, gonna act like they're, back together. It's like a sign of respect, and just to see that after the Naruto Sasuke fight at the statues, it meant so much. And at the same time, the war, man. There's no ass pulls. And I was so impressed that Naruto was able to do this war without any ass pulls. Anything that seemed as if it's as if it was an ass pull, it made sense. Every little thing made sense. Like when Sasuke shouldn't have made it to that portal, he used his Rinnegan to teleport himself and exchange himself with Sakura's jacket. All these little things like that make sense and they add up. And yeah, they are important. They really can, make a story be very good and make a viewer be, very, very, like, zoomed in and, like, what's going to happen next? Or it can be like, did that really just happen? And Naruto did that. It accomplished that. And as a fan who's been watching for 14 years, as a person who's been waiting to see Kurama and Naruto fist bump, and then see the other half of Kurama fist bump Naruto, 14 years after seeing that, it's absolutely amazing, and I don't expect this video to be good. I don't expect it to be bad. I don't even know what to expect it, because there's so many things like flowing to me right now, guys. Like, you guys really gotta understand if the video's not to what you guys like, because I'm gonna be all over the place here, and it's just because it's just so emotional, man. Like, I've been watching this since the Toonami days. I literally grown up with an anime character, like not I guess kind of like figuratively speaking, but in a sense, literally too, right? It's crazy to think I'm like sitting there 8 years old, and 14 years later, the ride finally ends. Given I still have to watch the light novel anime episodes, but that's why I'm actually got this, because I know after like 480 you're supposed to watch this. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what happens in this. So, but just to see all these things happen, to see Sasuke come back, but yet Sasuke still not be on the same page as Naruto, quite even having wanting to kill Naruto and not understanding what his brother is truly trying to tell him, that was absolutely crazy. And to see them to go to the length of blowing off each other's arms was nuts, man. To see Guy Sensei technically be like the third strongest character in the show, it's crazy. Madara even states in his Ten-Tail Jinchuriki mode that I'm admitting you are the strongest. You are the strongest opponent I've ever faced, he says. And to see not only Naruto and Sasuke be ahead of him, and that's only because they have the stage 6 path powers, which, may I add, is actually badass that they get to keep that, which, I mean, they're literally like gods now. Their power is second to none, man. And to literally see that, it's kind of whoa. And to see the whole fight with him using the sage power and Sasuke using the sage power, it's just mind-boggling, boggling to me. It's just kind of like, oh my god, you appreciate everything that's going on. And to see, because the flashbacks really, like, sometimes they're kind of repetitive. They were, I'll admit that. But they were damn good, like Guy Sensei's flashback. Absolutely amazing, you know what I mean? To see their Rin flashbacks for Obito, absolutely amazing. To see that Rin actually brought, Kakashi and Obito in front of those needles that turn people to ash or dust or whatever, I was kind of like, holy shit. And the way they did it, it looked, it resembled what happened in the past. And I really appreciate that. Could you say it's an asshole? Sure, go ahead. But you gotta appreciate how it was done. You really do have to appreciate how it's done, man. And the words of Naruto really resonate with someone. Or Sasuke asked him, he's like, why do you do this? Why do you keep, like, sharing this burden, this pain with me, trying to bring me back and not kill me, but bring me back, beat me and bring me back? He says, because I'm your friend. He said it, and that's the third time he said it, I believe. And just to hear that and have those words still mean something 14 years later, wow. And to see how, Sasuke always felt like Naruto. He understood Naruto because he was shown too, because he's a Uchiha. And those are things we never caught on until we learned the whole story about the Uchihas, which was, recently, obviously. And of course, people a few months ago that have been watching Naruto still, and unlike me, who've been taking a break. But just to learn all that kind of stuff, it's absolutely amazing to see, man. And I can't put into words how much I appreciate this. And one of the things that really resonated with me was the Pain fight. We get to see kind of like, the Pain and whenever he's trying to make the Ten Tails his, we get to see what Minato says to him before they died when they sealed the beast inside of him. And we get to see his mother's message that she left him about find the right girl, don't be picky eater, try to take a shower every day. And to see Naruto, before Minato goes, after they defeat Kaguya, and to see him recite that and say, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I haven't found that girl yet like you, Mom, but I'm doing that. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm literally getting teary-eyed right now about it. It's just so cool to see, man. It really is. It's so cool to see all these things happen. So, what a ride! I have a top 10 video coming out, and I'm gonna have to add this show into it because I said to leave shows I feel as if I'd be biased towards. No, this was good writing. This was good watch. This was fun. This was that good. And there's another show I'm thinking about, man. It's giving us a run for its money. I haven't felt this way since the other show that I'm referring to, which I'm not going to say, but I haven't felt this way since then. That's the first time the other show made me feel this way, but Naruto is really making me say, hey, maybe this is my favorite show. Maybe the other one isn't. Some of you guys may know because I talk about it quite a bit in my videos from time to time. I like to ricochet things off it, but well, guys, I'm gonna end the video here, I guess. I'm sorry if the video's all over the place. I just want to get my thoughts out there. I'm sorry if I stuttered. I'm sorry if I didn't even look at the camera that much. I know this wasn't like the best video ever, but I just wanted to really try to convey my thoughts. And I will have a Boruto Naruto video coming out. Will Boruto be better than Naruto? And that has to be a pretty passionate one too. I think you guys will really like that. I recorded it and it was damn perfect. And I don't know what happened to it, so. And I'll probably have a video for the last 16 or 12 episodes about the light novel, because we get to see the wedding, and that's like the true ending, right? So gotta watch this first, gotta see them get together, then see Hinata and Naruto get married, and yeah. So you guys have been Hexed. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter @Hex25. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Gotta go watch this, boys.